In today's video, we're looking at a brand new tool called the Rotoshovel. Now, if you've got deja vu, you're not dreaming, because 4 years ago, I showed you guys the original version of this tool. This is a patented cordless tool that claims it can eliminate hand digging in your garden. This is a battery-powered tool. It uses a lithium-ion battery along with a heavy-duty steel auger. Now, this is similar to a cordless drill, that's obvious, but the difference here is because it is a straight tool, it's not subject to some of the forces that you'll get with a normal cordless drill. If you hit a rock or it locks up, these built-in safety features will actually stop the tool instead of just whipping it around against your wrist.
Owie, see?
The battery and charger are both included in the box, and there's no dock. You just simply plug the end of the AC adapter right into the battery. It's also got a high and a low so that you can kind of change the gearing if you've got lighter or heavier duty digging. The switch on the front controls the direction. Normally you'll be digging into the ground, but if you get caught on something, you can put it in reverse, the light turns blue, and you can reverse the tool out. The shovel portion is what makes it so different. It also includes now a depth measurement guide, so if you're planting things like bulbs, especially a lot of them, this could be very handy. When I did that first video, I got a bunch of complaints because people said they had clay soil, basically concrete, and they wanted to see how well this tool would work. Here I'm going to test it on a number of different soil types. This is just regular turf, and I dug right into my lawn, and I even hit a root, but it cut right through. Here's part of my driveway. This stuff is called hardpack, and I don't know if it's a New England thing, but it's essentially busted up granite, concrete dust, and other materials that give you a really solid base. Now, you would never be digging into this for something like plants, but I wanted to see how well it would handle these rocks and debris. It's doing fine on this gravel, and you'll notice the sides are kind of bulging up while I'm digging. I don't have a weed barrier type of fabric. It's doing that because the surface is really like a type of crust. And I would say even with the sand and gravel, the tool is having no issues at all. One trick I learned is as you're digging, it is helpful to lift the tool up and kind of blast that debris out of the way. Here's a much more normal type of soil that you might be working in, a sandy kind of loam mix. And as you can see, this is perfect for this type of tool. And in just a few seconds, I've got 3 holes. Now, you're never going to buy this tool if you're just doing a couple of things. This is perfect if you're going to buy one of those sets where you're getting, say, 50 different plants, and you just have a ton of work to do. It's also going to be ideal for people that don't have great mobility. Maybe you can't really hold on to a cordless drill, especially if it whips around. During the test, I tried this stuff on sand, loam, turf, grass, gravel as you saw, and all of them went just fine. It does occasionally get stuck though, because if a big rock gets jammed in the auger, the tool will just lock. It's not a problem. You can lift it out, either whip the debris out like you're seeing here, or you can just simply reverse it and start again. Many folks in that first video said just go buy an auger bit for your drill, and that might be okay, so here I'm going to put that to the test. I began by using the Rotoshovel, and I got a perfect hole. And now I'm simply using the auger with my cordless drill. And as you can see, the holes are very similar. In fact, they're pretty much the same, and they would both be deemed acceptable. There are some major differences. If you've got hand mobility and no issues holding a tool like that, you can certainly just get an auger bit and drive it in the ground. I think the main reason to consider the Rotoshovel is because it is quicker and easier, being ready to go at a moment's notice, but more importantly, it's the safety features. If you're someone older that doesn't want to risk getting either the wrist hurt or another type of injury, I think the Rotoshovel is pretty much impossible to get hurt, unless of course you stick your hand into the auger, which hopefully you won't do. I definitely see value in this tool, but it may not be for everyone. If you own one of these or you've got other thoughts, be sure to leave me a comment below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos coming up.